Strong and weak verbs. Strong and weak verbs are divided into two. Verbs are divided into two classes, strong and weak. We are going to look at in detail strong verbs and then the usage in sentences for us to understand the strong verbs. Now, these strong verbs form their past tense by changing the vowel inside. It's very simple. You say, sing, you change the vowel inside, sang. Fall, you change the vowel inside, fell. It's a very simple thing. As we do the exercise, you will learn. Now, strong verbs form their past tense. Strong verbs form their past tense. Form their past tense by merely changing past tense by merely changing the vowel, merely changing the vowel. Changing the vowel in the body of the present. Changing the vowel in the body, of the present. Okay? Without adding. So we are only changing the body of the present without adding EDT. Without adding ED, T or D. So you don't add all this. Okay? ED, T or D to the present. To the present. Let's look at it again. The strong verbs are formed from there to form their past tense. Strong verbs form their past tense merely changing the vowel in the body of the present without adding ED, T or D. Okay, that's what we are talking about. Now, for example, you will say, as speak. When you say speak, you will change and that the vowel inside changes and it becomes spoke. The speak becomes spoke. Then, when you say fall, it becomes fell. Let's say sing, it becomes, sing becomes sang. We said, we are trying to form, when you talk about strong vowel, they form their past tense. We're talking about the past by merely changing the vowel inside the body of the present without adding ED, T or D. Now, look at this, speak. We have vowel inside, speak, and it becomes spoke. We have a vowel inside, fall, it becomes fell. We have a vowel inside, sing, it becomes sang. It's very, very easy. So, we change the inside. Within the word, we change the vowel and that's all. Very simple. Now we will look at we have number of words like this. A lot of words, we will go through it. I'll give you the present, then we'll do the past, and then we'll do the past participle. So there are 3 categories. And we will do it in alphabetical order for us to remember. Now something like I will say awake. Awake, that's the present. Awoke, that's the past. And the past participle, you will say awoken or awakened. Then there are words like bear. Let's say this, bear is to carry. You bear a child. You bear something to carry along, some big bag of a load or whatever. Bore, I bore that. And finally, we'll say bone. So there are spellings inside the vowel. There's tricky changes, so we'll go through it. We do not need to worry about this. In the sentence, it's automatic. You will learn. Because as you read along, it becomes easy for us. So we will do the list of strong verbs. We list it out and we put the 3 categories. And we very carefully will read aloud and we'll grasp fast. So now we are going to study the 3 forms of verbs. Okay, what we are going to study is the 3 forms of strong verbs. What are we going to do? Study carefully. Study the 3 forms of verbs. That's what we are going to do. We are going to study the 3 forms of verbs. Okay. The first category is present. And then we have the past. And then we have the past participle. Past participle. Okay? So first we have present, then we have the past, then we have the past participle. Okay. And the first of its kind, I said we are going to do alphabetical order. Okay? So we are going to do alphabetical order and I'll just put capital A here and then we are going to go through. Okay. So we are going to do alphabetical order. What do we have? Now, first word I have is arise. That's the present. Arise, arose. And arisen. Arise, present, arose. The sun arise. Sun arose at 6 o'clock. The sun arisen has the risen. Next, awake. Awake. Then the past is awoke. And the past participle, awoken. Or awoken or awaked. There's a slight change here. Awake, awoke, awaked or awoken. You can say either this or that. Alright, next. Bear, that means to produce. Bear. You're talking about, you bear something, that is to produce. Okay, bear, and in the past you have bore. Okay? And in the past participle you have born. The kitten, kitten is bear. Kitten bears, the cat bears kittens, bore some kittens, the cat bore some kittens. Then another bear is carry. Another bear, another word is carry. You're carrying something. Or you carry bear, boar again here, bear, boar, and bone. Okay, B-O-R-N. The first one you don't have E, and the second one we have bone. Next, beat. Beat. For past also, beat. Now, mommy beat. Mommy beat the baby. Then the past will the mommy bet the baby. Only the sound different. The baby was beaten. Beat and bet both are same spelling, but the sound differs here. Beat, the baby was bet, beaten. Or the dog was beat the dog, bet the dog, beaten. So three different. Become. You have become, became, again become. Become, became. Become, became, and then the past also become. Past participle also become. You will become a great person. He became the Prime Minister. Okay, begin. Begin. Begin to start something, and then it become began. Began, begin, began, and in the past participle it become begun. Begun. Slight change. So let us look at the strong verbs. We study the three forms of strong verbs: the present, the past, and the past participle. Arise in the present, arose in the past, and in the past participle, arisen. Awake in the present, awoke in the past, and you have awaked or awoken. Two different spellings, two different words. Bear, here bear means producing something. Bear, bow, born. Here the meaning bear, carry, bear, bore, and born. There is no he here, but in the kitten carrying the baby, or mother bearing the child, born, there is e. Beat. The same spelling, but bet. Beat, bet, and beaten. Become, became, and become again. Begin, began, and begun. So these are the three forms of strong verbs we have done. We have a lot more to go. As I told you, we are doing in alphabetical order, and we'll do some more. We'll continue the study of three forms of strong verbs. Study the three forms of verbs. present, past, and past participle. Past participle. Present, past, and past participle. Okay? Present, past, past participle. We'll continue, and we have here behold. 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 Again, we are changing inside the verb O, we are changing beheld. The past becomes beheld. Behold, beheld. And in the past participle, we have again beheld. Behold, beheld, beheld. Then we have another word here, bid. Normally bid goodbye to someone. Bid. Again for the past, you can either say bid or you can say I bade goodbye to my friends. Bade. Bid or bade, and actually you can say bid, bid, bid for the present, past and past participle. But you can also change it by saying bid, bade and bidden. You can also say bid or I bidden. I bidden farewell to my friends. Now, bind. You bind up something. You bind your wound or bind the bundle, whatever. You bind something. Then you can say, I bound. Bound. Changing the vowel inside, I, you become bind, bound. O, you added. And for the past participle, again it is the same bound. The same bound. The past and the past participle is same. Next we have bite. You bite something, you bit. Bitten. You can say a dog came to bite me. You can say the street dog bit me. In the past participle you say I was bitten by a stray dog. So the word is bite. You should not get a bite from a dog. You should not get bite. The dog should not bite. Bit and bitten. The dog bit me. I was bitten by the dog. Then you have blow. The wind. You can see the wind blow or feel the wind blow. The wind blew. The wind blew. A strong wind has blown. Blow, blew, blown. Or you can say a balloon. You blow the balloon. Blow air into the balloon. You blew. You blew the balloon so big. Blown. So you have blow, blew, and you have blown. Next you have break. Break. You break something in the house. Say, Mama, you say you drop a cup. What happens to the cup? The cup or the vase breaks. Or you break a branch from the tree, break. Broke, you can say the cup is broken. Or the branch is broken. Broke. And when it is over, you will say broken. The cup was broken. The branch from the tree, a branch was broken. So break, broke and broken. You can say break, do not break your leg, don't jump about. Then you can say I broke my leg because I jumped. My leg is broken because I didn't listen to my mama. So break, broke, broke and broken. Broken. Break, broke and broken. So that is B. Now we have few words in C. Few words in C. What we are looking at? We are looking at the strong verbs. Okay? The three forms of strong verb. We have the first word in C, choose. So we'll change the vowel inside O, chose. Choose, chose, chosen. You can choose your own books. You can choose your own dress. Then you can say, I chose a nice book, or I chose a nice dress, or I chose a nice pair of shoes. Now when you're finished in the past participle, you'll say chosen, chosen. I have chosen a nice dress or a nice book, whatever. Chosen. Choose, chose, chosen. Cling. The next word is cling. Little babies cling to their mothers. Clung. The baby was crying. What did the baby do? Baby clung. Clung. You change the I here. Cling, clung. And for the past also, the same sound, clung. Same spelling. Cling. The baby monkey was clinging to the mother. The baby monkey clung to the mother, or again clung for the past also. Come. You can come in. He came in. He had come. Okay? So come for the present, came for the past, and for the past participle, you will again say come. Come again, come only. Then you have crow. Crow. What is the crow? Crew, crowed. What is the cock crew? Cock crow, cock crew. Or you can also say cawed. Cock crowed. You can also say the same spelling here. Again crowed. Okay, now let's look at the three forms of strong verbs here. We are studying the three forms of verbs. We have already done some in the alphabet A. In B we have here present. Behold, beheld. Again for the past, beheld. Bid. You bid goodbye to someone. It is bid for all the three forms. But here you can say bid, bade and bidden. You had bidden goodbye to someone. Binding something. Your wound. Bind your wound. The nurse bound up your wound. Again for the past, it is bound. Bite. You bit, you were bitten. You blew something. Air into the balloon. You blew air into the balloon. The balloon is blown and it's full of air. Break. Broke. Broken. You break a branch. You broke a branch, it is broken. Now, choose. You're choosing something. You chose, chosen. Then cling. That means hold on. Cling, clung. For the past also, clung. Come, came. For the past also, come only. Finally, crow. Crew or crowed. Even for the past participle, it crowed. So we are going to look more forms of verbs, strong verbs. That is the past, present and participle. We will do some more. We'll continue with more strong verbs. Okay, we'll do some more. Now we will go into D. Let's see, letter D, how many words we have here. Dig. The first present one we have here is a dig. You're digging up your garden, dig. I dug my garden. In the past and participle, it is dug, both, dig, dug, dug. Both, all three, both these are same. You dig the garden, you dug. I dug the garden last night or yesterday, whatever. Do. You must do your work. So, I do my work. I did my work. Do, did. And the done. I have done my work. Do. I'm doing my work. I did my work. I have done my work. Next is draw. You draw a picture. I drew the picture. I have drawn. Finished drawing. So, draw. You draw something. In the past, you drew something. And you finished drawing, drawn. You have drawn the picture. You drawn the figure, whatever. You drink water. You drink milk. I drink water. I drank water. I have drunk the milk, whatever, drink. So, drink. You drink some juice, something, drunk. Finish drinking. That means drunk. You drink, you drank, and you drunk. Okay? You drink, you drank, and then you finished. So, drink, drank, drunk. Dig, dug, dug. Do, did, done. Drew, draw, drew, drawn. Drink, drank, drunk. Now we go into, let's see, one more word here. Drive. You have drive. Drive. When you say you are driving, you drive, drove, drove, driven, driven. You know, to drive the car, you have drove the car. Yes, I have driven the car. Driven, drive, drove, driven. Now we go into letter E. Let's see how many. In letter E, let's see how many words we have here. Not many, just a single one. Eat. You eat your food. I ate. Here there's a little eat, ate. I ate my food. I have eaten my food. Eat, ate, eaten. Next, in letter F, let's see how many words we have here. And the first word we have here is fall, fell, fallen. The baby had a fall. You change the A and then you have baby, you say the baby fell. A becomes the baby, fall, fell, fallen. In the past you have fallen. Baby had fallen yesterday or last night. Fight. You fight with your friend. Fight. You fought. And again past, it is fought. Fight, fought and fought. Fight. You fight in the battle. The soldiers fight. The soldiers fought. They fought the battle and in the past participle also fought. In the past and past participle both same. Fight, fought, fought. Okay. Now, find. Another word is find. You find something on the ground. You found something. You find, found. Find, found. You found the book lost or purse lost. Find, found. In the past participle, also the same word found. Okay. Then you fling. You're so tired, you're so angry. You come home and you fling your shoes or fling your bag. Then in the past you say flung, and in the past participle also flung. So fling, flung, and the past participle also flung. Fling and flung. Let's look at what we have done. We have done some strong verbs in three forms: present, past, past participle. In D we have dig, dug, dug, do, did, done, draw, drew, drawn, drink, drank, drunk, drive, drove, driven. In E we have eat, ate, eaten. In F category we have fall, fell, fallen, fight, fought, fought, find, found, found, fling, flung, flung. We have more to study the strong verbs and the three forms in it.